Hello, good morning, good afternoon, my fellow vault dwellers. My name is Josh. Welcome to a quickie episode of Dead Man Streaming. And I say quickie because this week's 76 challenges are gonna go by fast. So bear with me for just a minute because we got one extra thing we got to cover on this. First and foremost, though, my score may be higher than yours. I have Fallout first and no life. So that's why. Now, moving on from that, we've got our usual daily challenges, we've got our usual weekly challenges, and now we've got a new event that's going to run through this week. And listen, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Of course, I'm always honest with you. I love you. You're on my channel. But I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I know absolutely nothing about this. Sorry. Like, I've been busy. I've been I've been doing stuff in real life, and yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. I haven't done it. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at a video from any of the incredible creators out there. I have no idea whatsoever. Best as I can assume, though, I know that there are overgrown, so that shouldn't be a problem. And I'm assuming, given the name of some of these creatures, there will be insects. So, okay, that's two. I'm assuming these are the names of creatures. These are things you harvest. Dealing a critical hit to an enemy during the Big Bloom event. Now, this is something you will have to use a weapon that gives you options for critical hits, which is all of them. And you will have to use VATS to charge up your critical hit meter. Okay. So, since you have to do 3 critical hits to an enemy, I'm assuming Beezle Babies and Beezle Bubs are also enemies, given, you know, the fact that they've named them after a pretty significant demon in a lot of Western religious lore. Throwing that out there, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a friend. We also have to complete the event, the Big Bloom. So at the top of the hour, go do that. Kill 30 insects during the Big Bloom event, which is weird because here you have to kill 5 and now you have to kill 30. So okay, kill even more Beezle babies or Beezle bubs. So I'm guessing, yeah, and do it 5 times. Just the event, complete the event 5 times, and then it looks like we're gonna have 2 weeks of this. So go bug killers, go trim and plant, go do something. So keeping in mind all of this, this is your events, and again, I'm making educated guesses here. It doesn't strike me as it's going to be hard, and it's going to be extra score. So just go do it. All right, moving on from there. The weekly challenges for the week of May the I gotta quit taking off my glasses before I look at my calendar. May the 6th through May the 13th for the next 6 days, 15 hours and 35 minutes as of the time that I am recording this video. We have to build anything in a workshop or camp. I like it when it says anything because that means I can do whatever weirdness I want to do and not be judged for it, except by the people who visit my camp. Moving on from that, collect brain fungus. And I also want to point out, harvest a wild plant or fungi. Look, yeah, collect 25, harvest 30. And down here, it looks like you have to harvest some plants, it looks like. So I'm guessing that harvesting wild plant or fungi is not going to be hard. And chances are you're going to complete it roughly about the time you complete harvesting brain fungus. So, where do I personally go for brain fungus? Well, I go to Hopewell Cave. There is a ton of it all through Hopewell. Now, the downside is you got a few creatures outside the cave, and then you've got a cranky little death claw in a nest that's going to want to stop you from harvesting all the delicious, delicious, delicious brain fungus hanging off the walls. But go clear them out, grab a jetpack, and make sure, as always, whenever you have to harvest any plants, make sure that you have green thumb equipped to reap twice as much when harvesting flora. It does make a difference. So those are 2 challenges you can knock out basically at the same time. Collecting purified water, a little bit more annoying. Plant a water purifier in a camp and harvest it throughout the week. Whether this is a water purifier or a vintage water cooler or something else that generates purified water, that's what you're going to have to do. Complete the event, The Big Bloom, 0 out of 5. And hey, wouldn't you know it, complete the event, The Big Bloom, 0 out of 5. Okay. Craft ammo at a workbench, go to a workbench, make ammo. Technically, that would be a tinkerer's bench, not a workbench, but guess that's just me being specific. We've talked about harvesting wild plants or fungi. Again, just go into Hopewell. It'll knock this out. If you can't get all of it in Hopewell, there are a few other great places to go for this particular one. One of my favorites, with no question, is right behind the General Steakhouse. Right over here, there is a garden back here that's got a lot of corn and potatoes and melons and a couple of other things. It's not hard to get to. Just walk behind the building. All right, moving on from that as I try to remember what button I have to hit next. Coming over here, kill a lost. Now, I don't like this because despite the fact that the only world expansion we've had so far for 76 focuses on a story about the lost, there's no really good location to go kill 12 of them. You can, if you are lucky, catch the event down here, Dangerous Pastimes, down at Thunder Mountain Substations TMO3. You can find them around Dark Hollow Manor. You can find a small handful outside of the Slumber Mill Motel. You can somehow, and I don't remember how, I'm sorry, go through one of the earlier parts of the quest line where it sends you into a vault somewhere and maybe you'll encounter some extra lost in there. Um, Myself, honestly, between me and you, I'm re-rolling that challenge. Moving on from there, scrapping junk to produce lead. Make bulk lead at a tinkerer's workbench at the same time you are making ammo and scrap it and you're done. Very simple. So this can take an hour or it can take 5 minutes. This 1 to 2 visits in Hopewell Cave. This a little bit of time. This, I'm assuming you're going to have to play for a little bit to get this one, is my guess. Crafting ammo, you can knock it out. Harvest wild plant or fungi. Kill 25 creatures. I left this one out. Creatures include everything but robots, so go shooting at non robots. Then moving on to today's daily challenges, collect soap. This is another one of those that's just annoying enough that I know where to go to get it, but I don't want to. Easy place to get soap, though, is if you pop over to White Spring, the White Spring Resort, not the White Spring Resort, the White Spring North entrance, go to the White Spring Mall, go in the mall area of the White Spring Mall, look for the spa, and when you're done making passes at the Protectrons and the Assaultatrons, look for the soap in the spa area, and there should be enough there to take care of you. Or re-roll it like I'm going to do. Okay, moving on from there, collect pre-war food. Again, the White Spring Mall, usually the vendors should have ample to buy from. All right, complete the event, The Big Bloom. I'm sensing a theme here. Eat pre-war food. Collect it and eat it. If you just eat it, I'm pretty sure you get the credit for it before it even hits your inventory. Kill 10 human enemies. While there are ample locations in Fallout 76 to kill a bunch of human enemies, including things like daily ops or expeditions, not that one, my go-to location is Kanawha County Cemetery. There's about 10 to 12 cultists that hang out in there. If you go after dark, they're all going to be in the middle of the chapel, and one shot from a cremator usually solves the problem. Of course, if you don't want to go there and do that in a church, you can also go to other places where cultists or blood eagles are found, like the Crosshair, Clancy Manor, swing over to Point Pleasant, take a stab at Cliffwatch, or, oh, let's see, Crimson Prospect. You know, basically, if it's human, it's got a gun, it wants to kill you, so you know where to go. All right, kill 3 Snallygasters and scrap 5 pre-war money. There's one place you can go that you're likely going to get both of these in one shot, and that's the flooded Trainyard. Clear out the Snallygasters. There's actually about 7 or 8 of them throughout the Trainyard. And then towards the eastern side of the Trainyard, the far eastern side, there is a tall little train building, train watchtower thingy that's got a safe in it that's got pre-war money. and that'll usually take care of that for you. So you can get that one knocked out on the same shot if your human enemies don't drop it for you. Outside of that, the other place that I like to go for Snellagasters is Toxic Larry's Meet and Go. There's 3 Snellagasters that chill out in front of it. I think there may be a safe there too, but don't hold me to that. And that's it. Except this is going to be really easy to do, with the exception of the big bloom challenges, because I don't have any idea. But I'm assuming you can knock it out within the 5 times you have to complete it to clear all these. So, all right, again, quick reminder, Hopewell Cave. Hopewell Cave. Anywhere that's not a robot. Limited locations, mostly down south. Bulk this one and scrap it. Craft some water coolers or purifiers, put them in your camp, go towards the building, anything in a workshop or camp, and visit them. Daily, go get soap at the White Spring Mall, or just re-roll that challenge. Collect pre-war food and eat it. Complete the event, The Big Bloom. Flatten 10 humans. Kill 3 Snellagasters at Toxic Larry's or the flooded Trainyard. Scrap pre-war money, which you can find just about everywhere. And do the Big Boom event 5 times. That's it. All right. I told you it would be a short one. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Josh. I do hope this video helps you out. Remember, in my lengthier than I want to admit experience, the location for all of these challenges is not really going to change or hasn't changed in a very long time. So even if you, for whatever reason, catch this video later, hey, maybe it can help you for whatever weeks come ahead. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a like, a comment, or whatever in the comments section. And don't forget to give me a follow. Because, yeah, I like what I do. And I'd like it more if you'd like it too. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Josh. Thank you for tuning in to Dead Men Streaming. Good hunting out in the wasteland. And I hope you enjoyed.